Welcome to another episode of JasonHellmanGolf.com. We're located here on the 6th green at the Windance Golf Club in Uxbridge, Ontario. And today we're going to discuss pitching and chipping around the green. Most of the time what I see in the average golfer, the amateur golfer, is that they want to hit the ball still. So in other words, that their golf swing carries over into their short game. And I would rather have you avoid being a hitter and become a glider. So let's just go into a little bit more in depth of what that means. Here's what a hitter does around the green, similar to their golf swing. So we're only going to hit about probably a 15-yard shot here. This is what I see most of the time. Bigger swing and then want to hit it. So often the appendages, your arms and your hands, take over. Nothing else is working, and they work independently of each other and not together. So there's really no cohesive bond there between your hands and arms. They get separated real quick. So let's just do that one more time so you can see. A little bit of weight shift and then a hit. Alright? What we want to try and do is eliminate that motion and get things working together. Trying to eliminate, 2 chips, 3 chips, and then 2 putts, which is often 5 around the green, or 3 on, 3 in, 2 on, 3 in. Your score is adding up, and you're going to need a calculator to figure it out by the end of the hole. So let's go on to the mechanics. What we want to do in this 20-second bubble is develop a little bit of a practice routine. So how many swings are you going to take? What do you see on TV? Let's relate that to how we can apply it. Often you'll see 2 or 3 practice swings, maybe 4. They're trying to feel the grass. In this case, the grass is growing against my club, so I might have to have a little bit more pace going through it. You can see the grass stand up here. Alright? So I trust that those 3 practice swings that I just took were the pace that I need to get my ball to go from A to B. Alright? Now you'll notice my finish position out here. I let the club glide through. So let's relate that to some kind of analogy. If I were to throw a paper airplane at you as hard as I could and I did this motion, alright, where's the plane going to go? Usually it nose dives and you crash and burn. Okay? What would happen if I had a little bit more symmetry in the motion that I did and I let the paper plane glide towards you? Alright? Then what we're going to have is the golf ball go up a little bit. You allow the loft of the club to do what it's supposed to do. That's why you selected a 56-degree wedge. It's got 56 degrees of angle. So if we actually look at the angle that it's going to launch on, this is the particular angle it's going to launch on. So that should be high enough, I would think. Looks high enough to me. So often what happens is amateurs try and add that loft and they lean back and flip the hands and they end up hitting with the leading edge. So gliding, I like to say that we go from our hip to our hip, okay? And as I do that, I have no hand motion, all right? There is no flipping, okay? There might be a little setting of the wrist back here as I hinge my wrists, okay? After that, I hold the angle on the way through, or I retain the angle that I created in the backswing. So I create the angle here, retain it on the way through, and then hopefully within those 3 practice swings that I've had, I've figured out the pace that I need to get the ball to go from A to B, trust it, and then I'm ready to pull the trigger. Now you can't see that shot, but it ended up being a pretty good shot. So we're going to try and avoid being a hitter and eliminate that handsy, armsy motion, golf swinging motion. So just in conclusion here, what I'd like you to do is end up eliminating the hitting motion, become a glider, produce a golf shot that gets on the green in one shot. So you're one on. If you're one on, two in, you've avoided the big number. You know, you might be making a double, depending on your tee shot and all the other aspects that go into the game. But if we can get the hitting motion out of your chipping and pitching and become a glider, you'll play better golf, and hopefully leads to more confidence on the next shots. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of JasonHellmanGolf.com, and coming to you from the beautiful Windance Golf Club, which is awesomely kept here by Jake and Andy, our fantastic superintendents, and his whole team of people. And I'll see you again next time.